Whether you're wanting to make a presentation and top it, or you want to give an interview and ace it, depending upon your self-confidence. And self-confidence can be seen, it radiates, it shows from a distance that you're a self-confident person. So if you are looking to become self-confident, or you are not sure if you're self-confident or not and don't know how to reach that level of acing up, then this video is for you. Hello everyone, my name is Kalden. I'm a life and a business coach, and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to look deep into how to transform and become self-confident. And this is not just any video that just gives you that. Let's go into real life examples from my life coaching and how they got results in their personal and business, or any angle that you can think of. So I've got amazing tips. Stay with me. So are you ready for learning the 3 bulletproof strategies to become self-confident? So here is strategy number 1, mind and belief you have about yourself. Your mindset, your values of who you are is very important in your everyday life, in building your self-confidence. How do you value yourself is very important. So number 1 is your mind and your belief. Number 2 is how you value yourself. Number 3 is when and how were you given and by whom you were given these beliefs and value. At what age are you asking this question right now? So I would really like you to sit down and write it down, like when and why are you asking these questions, and at what age are you asking this question right at this moment, because this will give you a very wide answer of what you are searching for, because self-confidence lies somewhere there in this foundation. So to break this foundation, you have to be very honest in answering these questions, because one of my clients that came to me when she was a student in a university, her name was Viveka. She always, couldn't give a speech or even talk in that self-confidently like most people did. So people thought she was shy or weak or bleak, or you can say. But she was the one telling herself, I'm going to mess it up, I'm going to mess it up. So she could never, give a speech or talk confidently. So when she came to me, I gave her these strategies and it worked very well, because now she is a project manager and she is leading a team and giving lectures and, holding the interviews, everything you can think about. So that is what it leads to when you start to sit down and really authentically, because nobody else is going to read it, it's going to be for you to get that closure, to you to make that first foundation level, because without a foundation you cannot build a house. So to make you self-confident and believe and trust in yourself, I need to lay the first foundation for you. So the first foundation is mind and belief, or the first strategy is your mind and belief, and all the questions I asked you to write it down. Do that, and then you will see the result as you go on. So now let's talk about strategy number 2. That is to build your self-confidence. Now we laid the foundation. Now we need to build the house. For building the house, we need certain things like bricks, cement, and all those things. And here, to build the self-confidence, we need few things too. So we need few more ingredients to get you self-confident. So number 1 is self. Yourself, who you are. Are you comfortable in your own skin? Are you comfortable of knowing who you truly are? Do you know yourself? So here you have to sit down and ask yourself, who really truly I am? Write down your negative and your positive. Again, nobody is reading this. This is only for you and your personal use. So don't get shy, don't be afraid, be authentic, be honest to yourself. Here, to be self-confident, you really need to be honest. That is another, the most important ingredient in this. Then it comes to like when we're asking the self, then we also are asking that am I going to answer this authentically? And learn how and why you should embrace even your vulnerability. Everybody is vulnerable about something or the other. Don't be afraid of being vulnerable. It is our nature as human beings. We are the way we are. It's nothing wrong with it to be vulnerable. When it comes to be, are you self-aware of, who you are in this moment? How many times in a day are you aware of your own behavior? What you're thinking, what you're saying, what you're feeling, what you're expressing. Are you aware when you open your mouth? It's really important because if you're not aware of who you are, self-confidence ingredients that I'm giving you will not really work. So it's very important that you get these going in yourself. I need to say is understand that these are very important as we are transforming, as you are transforming yourself towards reaching the goal of being self-confident. So another is to accept your emotions. Yes, you get angry. Yes, you feel frustrated. Those are the days when everyone is like this. But that doesn't mean that you are not aware. That doesn't mean that you're not authentic. That doesn't mean you are not aware of yourself. This is very important. Then it is about, changing your attitude, breaking up those negative self-talk. Instead, have mind talks where you're aware, and then use the mirroring strategies. And that is to mirror yourself, how you're behaving, how you're thinking. So these are very important ingredients in building your self-confidence. Now, we have already laid the confidence. Now we're building the confidence. So let's wrap again. Strategy number 2, what it is? It is to build confidence. How do you build confidence? Number 1, you should know yourself. Number 2, it's authentic self. Are you being authentic to yourself? Number 3 is self-awareness. Being aware in every moment of your life, what you're doing, what you're saying, how you're behaving. Number 3, to accept your emotions, that you have emotions, that you act or react. Number 5 is your attitude, breaking your attitude of this negative self-talk. And the last one is mirroring strategy. How are you thinking and feeling of all these things that I just recommended to you? So this is really important. As you practice this every day in your life, use this in building your self-confidence. How you're communicating to people, what you're saying, what you're thinking, what you're feeling, everything is included when it comes to communication. Every word you're using. So it is really important the way you communicate with people. Then it is about changing your inner monologue. That means what you're talking to yourself is about yourself plus about other people, because that is what you're radiating out to the people, to the world. And then it comes to your body. Body reprogramming needs to be done by changing your physiology. What does that mean? That means the way you stand, the way you sit, the way you approach is very important. Everything, the way you use your hand, your eyebrows, your eyes, your face, everything matters when you're making that inner monologue and making that communication. Let's retake again. So what is number 3 strategy? Number 1 is communicate the way you communicate with people. What you say, what you think, what you feel. Why? Because of the number 2 is the inner change of your inner monologue, the way you talk to yourself and the way you talk about other people in your mind. And number 3 is to reprogram your body by changing the way you stand, the way you sit, the way you move your hands, the way you open your mouth. Everything is included in physiology. So these are the 3 main in your space, in your momentum and your space. Because the moment you talk, the space starts to react. That means people around you start to react. So these were the 3 strategies that I gave you. And now I'm going to give you something more. I'll give you a bonus today. And that is here, a very simple solution, but yet they are really powerful because they are used by my client. And whatever I'm giving you again, it is proven strategies of my 23-year of experience in life and business coaching. Learn to reflect every action you are doing and you have done. So learn from that 5 minutes what you said and did. What you said and did to that person, to yourself, I want you to be aware of it. Number 2 is do practice deep breathing, because the shift of energy of 5 minutes, what you said, what you thought, what you behaved. Number 3 is to practice to run and walk. Run and walk. It is very important to run and walk because it changes your breathing, your physiology of how you are in this moment. Then if you can, please do simple yoga, very simple yogas for yourself, because it will change the way you will walk, the way you will stand. Your whole self-confidence aura of who you are will change completely. It will go to another level. It's so simple and easy that you can use in your everyday life. So now let's take a recap. So what was it? The key components to take away: mind and belief plus values of your life. Now, once we have laid the foundation, we are going to building the self-confidence, the 7 points I gave you. Then it is the moment and space, the momentum and space that I gave you. So if you want to learn more, then go to my website www.kalden.com. We have so many massive things for you there, and you can try my courses and see what works for you and what doesn't work. So try them and let me know. And do share these videos that I'm giving out. And thank you so much for joining today. I hope you get to the level of achieving your goal, and do let me know in the comment section below what you think about these tips that I'm giving you, because your comments really helps me to see what I need to do or give to you. Also comment saying that what kind of videos would you really like, and do share, subscribe, like my videos. Thank you so much again for coming here to my channel. Thank you so much. Kalden signing off for today. See you next time.